you won't get rich in the fly fishing industry, but you'll feel rich. And that's the way we are.
Got him.
Dude, what is...
That's your low country tailor right there.
Boom. Hey, let's go.
We ready.
You ready for this?
Let's boogie.
Welcome back to Fly Shop Tour. I'm Wills.
And I'm Monica.
This season, we're gonna be moving throughout the Southeast, where we're gonna be checking out 5 different states and over a dozen different fly shops.
We're starting right here in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee.
Our first shop is in the heart of downtown at Fly South. Come check it out.
They roll Henry, he's gonna throw it, man is wide open. Touchdown!
The second we rolled in to, heart of Nashville, and first off, it's a weird experience going into like this big city and you hit a fly shop.
How's it going, y'all?
Hey Blake, nice to meet ya. I'm Monica.
Nice to meet you.
How's it going, man? Wills.
Will's Blake, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, man.
You guys want to take a look around?
Absolutely.
100%, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Dude, this is quite the shop here. You got a lot going on.
We do quite a bit of freshwater, saltwater business. We've got customers that are going all over the world. We have a few going to the Seychelles next week, but we have a bunch of folks fishing right here in town, downtown Nashville, farm ponds around, smallmouth streams right on the edge of town. So
Yeah, I see the bass, like the tarpon, you got the
Yeah.
shark, a freaking hammerhead, man.
Most of these are from customers. They are kind of refugees from their homes. They've been kicked out of other places, so we take them, and they're cool memories. People can kind of come in here and talk about them, or we can kind of tell some stories about them. So yeah, we kind of are psyched about how much we can do here.
Yeah, man, there's so many dang rods all over this place, and you guys have flies for like every scenario, it looks like.
Yeah, we, much like the rods, we want to be able to do everything. Like I said, right here in town around Nashville, people get out on the farm ponds, bluegill, bass. It's a great way to start fly fishing. And then we go all the way down through saltwater, musky flies, a big streamer selection. Smallmouth's a big fish for us around here, so a lot of streamer fishing through the winter and the spring for that.
Is that your guys' fly tying room over there? I think I can kind of see it from here.
Yeah, we keep a pretty well stocked tying room. We can go check it out.
Oh,
Sounds
dude,
good.
For sure.
Oh, wow. You weren't kidding.
Dude, this is pretty nuts in here.
Most people in the Southeast and other places in the country don't have a fly shop next to them, so we get calls all the time for stuff. We get folks driving from northern Alabama, southern Kentucky, West Tennessee, parts of East Tennessee, and then we send stuff everywhere all the time. There's some crappie fishermen in town that we don't have a lot in common fishing-wise, but they come here and get their crappie jig stuff, which is always a fun conversation. We do our own bucktails, so that is one of our kind of unique things here. We buy bucktails in bulk, we grade everything, we dye everything here. Those go all over the country. They've tied flies for Mongolia and Alaska, and striper guys in the Northeast love them. We love kind of taking people from the very, very beginning, wherever they really want to go, whether it's fly tying or travel or somewhere around the world or right here at home fishing. I think we can do everything for them.
So Blake, we're trying to answer this question on the trip. What does a fly shop mean to you? What does it mean to the community here?
Fly South's been at it for 22 years, so it's been a long history of being able to bring people to this. It's a great spot right here in the middle of town. It is a community and it is a place where people like to sort of spend the time they have, right? We don't all have a ton of free time, and anybody fly fishes probably wants to do it more. Fly fishing can kind of be a tough thing to jump into sometimes, so if we can help them get some info and feel comfortable, hang out, it's no pressure, ask a bunch of questions. They don't realize there's fishing like right downtown or right on this side of town, so if we can get them out a little bit, they they get a little more comfortable having moved here. They know they can come in and hang out.
Well, speaking about going out, I know we're going out tomorrow, so I was surfing around while you guys were hanging, grabbed a few bugs. I'm curious as to your opinion on what we got here for tomorrow.
All right, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go for a few bigger ones too, because I think we might try and kind of strip a big one around and see what happens.
That's what I like to hear, man.
Hang on to those and we'll get some
All right, show me the way, man. What an incredible experience it's been getting to be here at Fly South Outfitters in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee. This shop has absolutely everything from the flies to the rods to the reels to the waders and everything in between. We're really grateful to be able to experience this with Blake and all the guys here. Everyone has been a super amazing host, but tomorrow we finally get to head to the water and hopefully catch some fish.
So going into that fishing day, you know, we wake up early, we get out, meet the guys, we bring the boat, we got both of the rigs, and we're kind of getting the lowdown on the program.
What's going on, Blake?
See you guys again.
Good to see you again, man.
Nice to see ya. Good, how are you doing?
They're telling us, you know, there's a cold snap coming through. You know, we kind of get the typical, like, should have been here yesterday spiel, right? They set the bar low so that expectations can be met and then exceeded, which is exactly what happened.
Never leave home without that.
Tennessee, day one. This is the beginning of it.
What a great way to launch things off.
It's definitely a little colder than I anticipated. Like coming here in October, you get that flavor. Good to board?
Come on, let's go. Let's roll.
We're here with Fly South on their local river, and this is definitely bigger waters than we're used to fishing back home. How about that?
There he is. Got him.
Little guy.
That's all right. You gotta have little fish to get to big fish.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Sweet. Nice.
Sick, man.
Yeah, we got a little smallie here, and he's a typical fish. You get kind of smallmouth stripes up front, and he's not big, but he smashed it, and that's what we're looking for, because that wiggle minnow is going to kind of swim with a lot of action, and that's what's going to get the smallmouth triggered.
First fish of the trip is always a super exciting event. Gets the heart going, kind of sets the precedent. I will say, a lot of the fish we caught there, not the biggest.
Come on it. Oh, we got him out. First go with it.
You know, anyone who loves smallmouth fishing can back this up. A 6-inch smallmouth fights with the ferocity of like a 16-inch trout.
I was buffing up.
Right
Nice, there it is.
That's the money.
It's not a rocket science, thing. You just gotta have the right thing at the right time.
You know, on Monica's boat, she actually got the species diversity checklist where she brought in a nice little sunny.
Woo, finally on the board. All right, now we gotta keep it going.
So we continued to float this river, got a couple hookups here and there, brought some to the boat, lost a few. You know, the size range kind of varied from that like 6 inches to 8 to 9 inches, nothing crazy, but we were still having a great time. Really fun day, no skunk on any boat. We had seen our fill of this beautiful city vista and headed back to the boat ramp. That afternoon, we kind of regrouped and decided to switch it up a little bit. We stayed on the same river, but in the vein of getting away from the same things that I was just praising, unfortunately we had to leave the adipose out on this one. We made a run upriver about 40 minutes and decided to stop there.
Yeah, we're about 20 miles above where we were this morning. Downtown is downriver this direction. There's a lot more kind of coves and tucks and outflows like this, riprap banks, rocks. They want rocks and moving water. So, between here and downtown, there's a lot of great fishing, but we kind of find some zones that we think can go the best when the right water comes through.
We knew that area had some bigger fish, right? That was kind of the goal. We got the numbers checked off, and now it was time to target some of the bigger bass that were available around there.
Yeah, boy.
Got him. There he is. Oh, right here over me.
Yep. Nice, dude.
There you go. That's fish.
Sick,
Yeah.
man. Finally got a nice quality fish that we've been looking for. This is a small taste of what Tennessee has to offer, so we're gonna keep looking for this guy's bigger brother. Time to say goodbye.
So as the sun kind of set, we were on that time limit, unfortunately, but we moved downriver. We continued to target the shore with these big white and purple and you name it flies. We caught a couple more bass, but still nothing of like that target. So we decided all right, we're about to wrap the day up. Let's throw on a popper. Let's use, you know, this fishery for what it's known to be, and let's really, you know, have some fun with it. So the last fish that we got, we threw out this big white popper perfectly on shore, and just gave it like 2 strips, and the funniest little spotted bass came up and just smoked it.
There had to be one in there.
There had to be.
Man, was it such a fun eat,
Look, like we got a lot of them, and they're not huge, but they're fun and they're pissed.
and such a great way to close out this day with new friends, a new fishery, like feeling really great, having some laughs. We headed back to the boat ramp, wrapped it all up, said thank you to everybody, and, you know, headed out to grab some dinner and get some rest for the next day. So we get to the event with Fly South. They actually cleared out this huge back lot where we were able to set up the Broncos. We had the boat. We had a bunch of stands where we were raffling off prizes just like last year, and everyone could kind of come in, have some drinks, and enjoy themselves amongst a community that all loved and appreciated fly fishing, in the hopes of raising some money for the Music City TU chapter.
The one ticket's gonna be $5 for you.
This has been such a good turnout here in Nashville. This is stop number 1 of season 2 of Fly Shop Tour, and I couldn't be more grateful for all the people who turned out. Let's get everybody kind of congregating in here all together like you love each other. Come on. You guys were able to raise over $1,400. That's going to be donated to Trout Unlimited. That's right.
That was definitely going to be an event that was going to be hard to beat.
Nashville, we cannot thank you enough for the amazing turnout we had tonight. We raised a huge amount of money for Music City Trout Unlimited. We got to say thank you to the guys at Fly South for hosting us on the water and for hosting this event. As much as we'd love to stay in Nashville, we got to keep our wheels moving.
And next we're headed to Little River Outfitters, where we're going to get to fish with them and finally get a taste of the Smokies.
We packed our bags, we left the city and headed over to Townsend, where we met up with our buddy Daniel from Little River Outfitters.
Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Hi there, good
How are
morning.
you?
I'm well, how about yourself?
Morning.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise.
Welcome to Townsend.
It's good to be here, man.
Y'all want to take a tour?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
It's an amazing, quaint little shop, kind of located just on the side of the road, with super knowledgeable and passionate people working there.
So, we got our fly selection. Smokies is one of those places that doesn't really, we don't have a lot of hatches. We have a big variety of bugs. So having a variety of flies is important, and we get to, you know, fish it dry with the nymph droppers, generally what most people do. You know, it's all wild trout, small streams, it's pretty technical.
Speaking of fish being there, man, I saw that fish tank over there. What's the deal with that?
It's a classroom program that in the elementary schools and the high schools, the Trout Unlimited puts these cold water tanks in, and they start with eggs, and different age groups have different curriculum for the life cycle of the trout to water chemistry. And then at the end of the semester, they take them to them up here in the stream and put them out in the river.
I see we got a bunch of rainbow trout in here. Obviously we're in the southeast, probably looking for some of those native brook trout.
Yeah, the brooks are gonna be in a little bit higher elevations.
Think we'll get any chance to get on those today?
If we walk.
Then walk we will.
Yep.
That's great, man.
So we try to carry a complete line of fly tying materials.
Yeah, there's a wide variety up here.
Byron keeps it, that's his baby.
Yeah.
So you guys host events here then as well, or?
We do fly tying demos in the winter time. Teach people how to tie the flies. We've got beginner, just never having even seen a vise, all the way up to more advanced stuff.
Being a fly shop, how important would you say your role in education is?
Educating people is very important, because you got to bring new people in and teach them how to do it. If you don't have that inflow of new people, then any sport dies. So you guys ready to go fish?
Absolutely,
Always.
man.
Let me show you on the map where we're headed.
All right, let's do it. So we're moving all throughout the southeast, and we're asking each fly shop, what do you think makes a fly shop?
So there's always the, the cool equipment. You got your rods and reels and all that kind of stuff, but it's really probably more community and the people. Like I've been here, next year will be 27 years in the store. People have been coming to visit and that their lives. They were little kids and now they're coming back with little kids, and being where we're located in the southeast, with the great resource of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park right here, we have people that travel from all over that just count us as their home fly shop.
Well, learned a lot about the area. What's next?
Ready to go see some water?
I think so. I think it's about that time.
We're just wrapping things up here at Little River Outfitters, and we can't thank this crew enough for making us feel right at home here in the Smoky Mountains. But the fog is cleared, the sun is out, and we're itching to get on the water.
We pulled into kind of our first spot, and Monica made it known that she was really excited about this because this was a chance to learn for her.
So what are we going to be throwing today?
Kind of a little dry dropper rig, like a little orange stimulator or a little foam body fly trailed off with a little beadhead pheasant tail.
Most of her experience fly fishing is with like big streamers off the boat, kind of what we were doing prior, and she was brand new to the game of casting like tiny little dry flies in fast-moving current in little mountain river pockets. She was humbled a little bit by the water, as I think anyone is the first time, they're going up against an area like this.
Come on. You're in there. You're in there. I ripped it out of his flippin' mouth.
Monica, slowly got the hang of it, and eventually she caught the biggest fish of the day.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Don't be a dumbass and lose it, Monica. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Wow. This is our guy. This is him. Dude. I'm so excited. That feels so good. That was a beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous fish. He's home. He's well taken care of. We got our guy. I'm speechless.
It was a looker compared to the rest of the stuff that we were hauling in, some of which, barely passed like the 2-inch mark.
No skunk. Growing up in Pennsylvania, this was like the pinnacle of fishing. And being back here now, so many years later, back at least in the East, it's amazing to see how much you remember about how to do this, but also how much you forget. And one of the things you forget is how much damn fun it is. See them all swimming around in there? Yeah. That's so cool.
We got to fish all day, climbing over boulders, sneaking in the tightest little situations, bow and arrow casting under trees and mountain laurels. We wrapped up the day in like a beautiful area. We all got to come together and celebrate a successful day of many fish caught in a beautiful environment with great company.
Guys, again, thank you so much. It was such a spectacular treat.
Can't thank you guys enough.
It was
Really
so much
appreciate
fun.
it.
Yeah, we had a ball.
I know Monica, I wish she was here to speak on it, but she came out of that experience confident and, having just picked up this new, very tricky, very technical skill that she gets to carry with her for the rest of her life.
Had to break in the bed, lad.
That's fair. That's deserved.
That was really cool to experience secondhand, and we're very grateful, the guys at Little River Outfitters, for hosting us and allowing us to have this experience with them. We had one more day to burn in Tennessee before it was time to get on to North Carolina, and I'm not saying any river names. That's going to be the goal of this whole series, but there was this one river that we were just itching to fish. We rolled up early morning. Again, that same fog still lifting. We didn't have a ton of time, but we really wanted to squeeze this in. So Joseph was nice enough to accommodate a trip with Trophy Water Outfitters. We get to the boat ramp and we meet Justin, who is the founder, and his guide Connor.
See you later. Got tippet?
He rows us upriver. He gets us hooked up with these like very deep dry droppers.
What kind of program are you rigging up on here right now? What's your brain doing?
Yeah, so dry dropper with little mayfly and scuds. These are size 20. And then once we get down into the little bit more flat water, I'm gonna go a little more natural on our dry fly.
You know, this is a tailwater, hasn't been stocked since 1994. And it's stocked with German and salmon brown trout. What's really cool, if you can see the water is just so incredibly clear. So these fish, can see a boat coming from a mile away. They won't look at a bobber. They're not going to look at heavy tippet. So we're going to be throwing super light rigs. It's going to be really picky and it's going to be exciting.
We got out there. We started kind of going down this little rapid.
To the right of you there, of your fly, it's like about a 2-footer.
Immediately he's like, giant fish there, huge fish there, Will's cast there, Monica, get out in front and try to hit that huge one.
They already bolted. Go ahead and strip in some slack right there. Just hit the next little run.
Early morning, we're doing our best, throw out some casts, and then it happens. I hook up.
Got him. Rainbow, good work, bro.
Oh yeah.
The bow master.
Yeah, I cursed myself.
Yeah, he had bite marks all over him.
What we would quickly learn would typically happen on this river is there's sort of like guardians to the gold.
Watch for that quick bite. Set it right there, there's him. Now lift up. Easy, broke them all. Yep, a little too hard after you hook them.
Okay.
Let those big ones just run downstream.
Okay.
Just fix your fly up.
Justin, knowing the fishery so well, checking the release schedule, was like, hey, this is great. I could do this all day. We'd probably get a big one, but we gotta go. Just got done with, like 7X, super long leaders, technical stuff, and now the dam is gonna be pumping out some flows. So we are trying to time it perfect to where the second that they release some water, we're gonna try to ride that wave and throw some big streamers at the shore and see if we can't get some carnivorous browns.
Oh man. We're putting into a puddle here.
Just as we got there, we started seeing the people that were standing on the ledges there that were kind of, just walking wade fishing. They noticed something was up and we saw people fleeing. We put in the boats right then. We knew we only had a couple hours to fish it before those flows started to go back down. So we hustled in and got going.
Bringing it across the current like that's perfect.
There's one. Nice. Finally, a little streamer eater. Not exactly the size we're going for, but method of take for sure.
Nice. Beautiful.
Yay!
Pretty little brownie.
Gorgeous, gorgeous guy.
Love it! Thank you.
Yeah. Very technical fishery. Just, we get shot.
We keep going down river. There's some opportunities presented ahead, but unfortunately, due to some late hook sets and some very, very thin tippet, we were unable to bring any of those giant fish in the boat. But lucky for us, in the beginning at least, some of those smaller browns were keying in on the streamer.
When you have like 15 pounders in a big school in front of you, sometimes it's hard to think about anything else in your fly. Just concentrate on that fly and your drift, and that'll help you out big time. Got him. Beautiful. Nice work.
Just a little baby guy.
Oh yeah. Good job. There's a big rise there. You see that one?
The release was finished. Unfortunately, we had spent just a little too much time trying to target these fish while they were eating, and our water just quickly went down.
You good? Yeah, let's do it the easy way.
All right.
So while we were finishing our float, we spent way more time outside of the boat, pushing the boat over rocks, ledges, really anything that there possibly was to get in our way. So we closed out the day. Unfortunately, didn't manage to get any of those giant fish in the boat, but still got a couple numbers up. No skunk. We were all, just so happy to have spent a beautiful day out on this amazing, legendary river with the best company that anyone could ask for.
One of those rivers that makes you good as an angler and good as a guide. Takes concentration. Yeah, man, a lot of fun. I appreciate you all coming over and fishing with me. I had a lot of fun guiding y'all.
Well, hey, we'll let you guys go. Really
man. Thanks, Will.
Thank you guys
so much.
Y'all do well.
Thank you so much, Mom.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
It was sort of a solemn ending because that was the end of our Tennessee leg. We would be saying goodbye to all the friends that we had made along the way. And unfortunately, we were saying goodbye to Monica, too.
Like the Southeast, I think I kind of wrote it off in my mind, honestly, and never really gave it a chance. But this has opened the doors to a whole new world.
Fished hard, got some fish in the boat. No skunk days.
No
Pretty,
skunk days.
Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. That's not something you can say every day.
No.
And it made it happen.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't give up and we had fun, so.
That was a great time.
Yeah.
Monica.
Well,
it's so great having you.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the same without you, but we'll try.
Oh, I know you will.
Yeah, we'll do our best. But you get home safe, and thanks for rocking with us.
Thanks for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Well, we're going to Asheville next, and then we're going to continue through North Carolina, and then throughout the rest of the Southeast. So make sure y'all follow along, and we'll see you in NC.